My first week of official practice freshman year, I took a pretty bad hit. Surgery 3 months later, was almost paralyzed actually at the start of when I got hit. So it was very traumatic on my body. So I've kind of dealt with injuries my whole college career. Once you come back from a serious injury, then you see a bunch of little injuries along the way, like an ankle or like a little knee tendonitis. And then mid-season last year, my junior year, my legs just go numb. And I knew that was tied to my back. And so basically I had to get a 2-level disc replacement because I had 2 torn discs, and those same discs were herniated, degenerative, and just breaking down. So I am currently 2.5 months post-op, and it's the best I've ever felt in forever. It does put me out for the season, but the plan is to come back stronger, and I believe it makes me who I am. Coming back was a little bit hard psychologically because you don't want to go up for a rebound. You don't want to take a charge, a lot of the stuff that's just secondhand to me. I like to think of myself as a physical player, and it's kind of hard when you're in and out of injury to really find that groove, but just looking back on my glory days, I guess, in high school, just rebounding and taking charges and diving for loose balls, and all of that was my thing. I loved getting under somebody's, in their grill and just making the other person mad just because I was physical and they weren't. So when you're injured, and my first back surgery, the recovery was 12 months. This one is 6 months until I can start progressing back to the court again. So it's everything is so slow, and this surgery is very new. So there's a lot of unknowns with that. It's just so hard because you can't do the things you normally would do because fear of re-injury, fear of paralyzation, fear of just anything, or even fear of looking dumb, fear of looking silly. I just think it's very overlooked in the process because they say, I'm gonna come back stronger and I'm gonna come back this, but they don't really see the uphill battle it is along the way. I mean, a lot of it is getting in the gym and working on your craft and getting up thousands of shots, which is honestly secondhand nature, but a lot of it is also off the court of loving yourself, getting to bed on time, drinking water, and just making sure your body is ready so that when your body is physically able to perform and your body does catch up to you, then you're good to go. But I'm not ashamed to say that I go to therapy. I work on my mental health, whether it's through my past, any traumas, self-love, mental toughness. It's literally so many things. Or even how was your day? My day was good. I can't complain right now. It's really whatever I feel like talking about when I walk in there and sit in the chair. I've learned a lot about myself. I knew kind of growing up that I was mentally tough. My dad instilled that in me. I grew up with a twin brother, so we always went at it. But injury mental toughness is completely different. It kind of puts everything to the test, and I've learned literally everything about myself. I say I'm not the same person that I was last year in the same way that I'm not the same person I was when I came in. And I think all of that is for the better. I don't know. I've learned to appreciate things about myself. I've learned to adapt and evolve my social life. I've had to go out my circle to just reach out to people because I know how it feels, feeling a little bit lonely, so I've had to be the one to initiate that somewhat. If there's another injured person, you reach out to them. You know how it feels. I've had to go to so many support therapy groups for injured athletes, and it's okay, here it goes again. But, it helps, and you have that community to each other. And yeah, it's just, obviously injury sucks. There's no way around it. But just the stuff that I've learned about myself, I wouldn't change it.